up? Say hi, YouTube. Say what's up. What's up? Hey guys, what's up? So I just want to do some updates for you real quick. First of all, it's 104 degrees where I'm at. So yeah, pray for me. I'm kind of dying and naked. I'm naked and I'm still dying. Anyways, I want to do an update, talk a little bit more about my decision when it comes to implants, and then also where I'm kind of at with that. So I have an arm surgery coming up on August 29th, and that is to deal with the hypersensitivity in my arm and also the numbness that I have in my hand. So hopefully I will be able to feel my thumb again at some point. That would suck if the surgery was for nothing. I don't have too much detail on what the recovery time is yet. I'm hoping that I'll get some sort of pre-op appointment soon. I haven't heard a whole lot from Dr.Kind's office on that. However, I do know one thing is that it's gonna be like, I have to be there at like 6 a.m. in the morning because Dr.Chen is gonna do a cystoscopy at the same time to kind of rule out any stricture. So that way I will know for sure if I have a stricture and there's no like guessing game, and I won't come December and go in for implants and come out without them because I had a stricture or something like that. So I'm kind of put at ease just knowing that I'm gonna know for sure come August 29th. I do have a follow-up with Dr. Chen on August 3rd to pee in the Euroflow thing that measures your urine and stuff like that. My stream has been a little bit inconsistent, like some days it's okay, some days it kind of makes me worry a little bit. So I'm not really sure if this is just part of the healing process, if this is just something that's triggered by activity. I haven't really been able to put two and two together of an activity that causes my stream to thin or any of those things. So I'm not really sure, but I'll know more soon and I'll keep you posted on that. I want to talk a little bit more about implants and where I am in the decision process with that. So I feel like every week is different. Like one week I'm really set on the inflatable pump implant. One week I'm set on the rod, and this is kind of more of a rod week. There's something with the inflatable implant, and it has a reservoir that holds the fluid that when you push on the pump that's in your testicle, in your scrotum, that it fills up the part of the ED device that makes you erect. So you always have this kind of like bladder that is inside your body, and I have to admit, having another bladder basically, or another piece of equipment in my body, it makes me cringe a little. And I know it's really no big deal. I probably won't feel it. I've had things removed, so I probably have plenty of space, but I don't like the fact that it has so many parts that could possibly break. Kind of like when I think about my anxiety through the whole situation, I feel like the rod would be less anxiety. The other thing with the pump versus the rod, that since there are like 3 parts to the pump and the thing that you squeeze to inflate your pump, it's in your scrotum. So you have one testicular implant, and then you have one ball that's not really a ball, it's just the pump that you squeeze to inflate your phallus. So if something goes wrong with the pump, that means you lose everything. They have to pull out the pump, they have to pull out your testicles, and you're left with nothing if something goes wrong. If you get the rod, something goes wrong with the rod, you get to keep your testicles. Something goes wrong with your testicles, you get to keep the rod. So it's kind of almost like the pump is a bit more risky when it comes to leaving with nothing if there is a complication. But also when it comes to the pump, like I feel a little worried about how easy it is to inflate and deflate. I've heard of people having issues with that. That's not something that I want to deal with. I don't want to like not be able to deflate. I don't want to be stuck in boner mode. I don't want to be stuck not being able to get a boner. I'm 12 years old and I say boner apparently. But anyways, the upside to the rod is that it's pretty straightforward. It's semi-rigid, you're always ready to go, but then always being ready to go it's not the most comfortable thing either. Like, having a semi-hard on all the time can make things a little bit more difficult when it comes to activities or wearing certain pants or certain whatever. So it's kind of like this, is the rod gonna be comfortable for me because I am so active? Or is the inflatable gonna be more comfortable for me because I am so active despite the fact that I'm afraid to break it? Anyways, these are all just like kind of anxieties of mine. I'm not saying that these are things that are going to happen. It's just kind of in the back of my mind, and I'm just kind of expressing my worries. And then there's also the third option of me just getting the testicular implants and just passing on an erectile device altogether. So I have all of these things that cycle through my brain on a daily basis, and I think right now, at this moment, I'm deciding on the rod just because it could totally change by tomorrow, by the way, because I feel like with my anxiety, it's less. Like, I don't have as much anxiety thinking about getting the rod, but I don't know. We'll see. I could change my mind, and so I just wanted to update you on my process of my thoughts and my surgery. As that comes closer, I will let you know of any updates when it comes to that. Also, one other exciting thing is that my cookbook is coming out very soon, July 27th. It's gonna be available on Amazon, and I will have it available for pre-order very soon. Possibly by the time I upload this video, I'm unsure, but the link will be down below if that is the case. But yeah, I think that's about it for now, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.